one thing cops do kind of lack is some sensitivity training towards people who have dead bodies in their car. I mean, they're generally not sympathetic, and they could have some more training in that area. I'm just saying.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your board-certified criminal defense lawyer. And today, this is really an odd one. I haven't seen this, so it's going to be a cold reaction. And it's an EWU. Explore with us, and make sure you give them some love because they're fantastic. But it's going to be a longer one, so I'm going to give you a minute. Go get your white wine and a big bowl of popcorn. Get your blanket and put it on top of you and just sit back and we're going to watch this together, okay? But before we do, I am coming to you with my pearl handle pistol cufflinks, so graciously gifted to me by our former content genius, Michael Rivers, my son, God rest his soul. So we are also want to let you know that we're sponsored by AskALawyer.com. Now, guess what? I am now their national spokesperson for AskALawyer.com. So you go to their website, this is the face you're going to see. So when I put my face on a product like that, you know it's good because it's the same people that brought you eForms and eSign. And if you need a lawyer, or if you're thinking about a case, you got, God, that guy screwed me over, or my landlord's a dick, or whatever, go to AskALawyer.com. They have live lawyers on staff. You might not think we have a heart, but we have a heart, we have lungs, we have breathing, God-fearing American just like anybody else. Go to AskALawyer.com, and they can either do one of two things. Help you get to the next level, figure out where you're going to go with your case, or dispel the myth that you even have a case. Because guess what? If you think you have a case and you're so righteous, and you've spent all this time and effort, and you really don't have one, you need to know that too, because it can give you peace of mind. You know how many times Grandma goes to AskALawyer.com when she's picking her feet in my basement? I mean, she goes to AskALawyer.com and they say, no, Grandma, you can't sue your grandson for grand larceny. He's just taking care of your bills. Okay? So, I'm just kidding. Grandma doesn't do that. She does pick her feet, though. Anyway, so go to AskALawyer.com. And if you are doing your own thing and doing your own legal research, they have an AI component. So for $49, you can get all the research for all the 50 states. So why would you lose? AskALawyer.com. Okay, so let's get into this. I haven't seen this. And so the title of this one, and prepare yourselves. Cop discovers bodies in woman's trunk during traffic stop. Rule number one, if you are on the road, you shouldn't be holding dope, holding bodies in your car. Better not to be responsible for the bodies that are in your car. Ugh. Anyway, so let's just see what this is all about.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. They been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty things?
No. Pull it out. What the Get the in! Put your hands up!
Okay. Cops have a tough job. I wouldn't give you 2 plug nickels. Here's the thing. When I go to work, I deal with some of the same stuff, but in a sanitized form. I deal with it with paper, with courtroom, with court reporters, with recordings, and I don't deal with it like this. Cops and firemen, they deal with this and ambulance drivers, they deal with the blood and guts and all the ugly stuff. And then they have to chase a dickhead like this. And she is a dickhead.
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle.
I hate to stop this, because it's going to make it much longer, but I've had cops, say, oh, I was driving down the street and there was another car on the road and I could smell weed. And I thought it was bullshit until I actually did the same thing happen to me when I didn't get stopped, but I was following somebody. You could totally smell the weed coming from the car. Imagine how bad the fucking smell in her car has got to be that this cop could smell it from his car.
The search that follows uncovers a secret so disturbing it defies belief, leaving multiple officers visibly shaken, physically ill, and utterly enraged by one of the most vile discoveries ever made.
Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I'm trying. No, I need you to focus. Listen, calm down.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
What is?
Jesus Christ.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Essex, Maryland, just after 11 p.m. on July 28, 2021, an officer with the Baltimore County Police Department approaches a vehicle for a traffic stop.
How you doing? All right, you got your license and registration on you? Well, you know why I pulled you over? You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay.
All right, he pulls over for speeding, and it's then that he smells what he smells.
Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only thought I was going 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run a registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
And it's coming back, vehicle requested not found or on file.
Simple. So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed.
So, she's got an illegal car on the road and she's breaking the law. She's speeding. You're going to get pulled over, you know, and she's black because you're going to get pulled over. DWB, right? So, probably should have left your children at home.
Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Like almost 30 days.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
She probably could have gotten away with a speeding ticket if she just sat in the vehicle. Oh, no, she's going to... No. They're going to tow the vehicle anyway. So she's nervous about what... Guess what happens when they tow the vehicle? They can search the vehicle. How is that? There's no probable cause. It's just a speeding ticket. It's called an inventory search. See, there's certain exceptions to the warrant requirement. You have less expectation of privacy in a vehicle than you do in your home, for example. But if they impound your vehicle, they can go through your vehicle to see what's in it and then inventory everything that's in it. So they don't need a warrant.
Ms. Johnson, you come over here. So you got pulled over for the same stuff already?
But that's why I went, and I really, really thought I got good tags.
You gotta be careful with that
I know.
stuff off the internet and all that kind of stuff like that. That stuff don't even be legit.
Like you literally see, like we literally, well, not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like,
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest.
Oh, she's almost out of this. Oh, walk away.
This is not meant to guilt.
be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Last day, like I can't go through anymore. Like,
Can you just take me home, please?
I can't.
I can't take you. It's in the city. I can't go down there. There you go. This is not meant to guilt or just anything like that. Just basically saying
I'm
like.
telling you, it's cool. I won't be here tomorrow. Tonight is my last night. What am I going to do? Like I swear to
No, I still got to do my job until I explain to you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So what I'm
like,
just explaining-
I'm not even talking about in Baltimore. Watch tomorrow, y'all are going to see me on the news.
Tomorrow, you're all gonna, what do we call that? Self-snitching, right? Tomorrow, you're gonna see me on the fucking news. That's in the literary terms, we call that foreshadowing.
Y'all are going to see me make my big debut. I swear to God.
Big day burr. You're gonna see me make my big burr. Fucking unbelievable. You know, you just can't imagine the shit that people do. You know, just as many as there are different types of people in this world, and you can see that there are a myriad of different types of people. You know, there's all the way from your street urchin to your CEO to your doctor to your lawyer. Well, and the amount of behavior that's encompassed between that wide variety goes everything from, you know, blessing a congregation to hiding dead children in the trunk of your car. Fuck.
The officer has no idea her bizarre comment will soon become a shocking reality. With the tow truck on its way, Nicole sits on the sidewalk and calls a friend for a ride.
You want to grab a couple of your things?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do an inventory search of your car once you finish taking out what you want to take out.
What's that inventory?
So inventory search is when I go through your car, for instance, say like you had $15,000 in the trunk of this car right now, and you're taking it to tow it and it's gone.
The inventory search is what happens just before your debut.
Yo, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and when they taking my car, I gotta take all my stuff out because I don't have anything. So if I lose this is all I got. Y'all keep asking me to move on. Y'all keep telling me one more day. Y'all keep.
See, she's crying. I mean, you wouldn't cry like this over a speeding ticket, right? And she's crying over this because I'm going to be on the news. This is now because I know what's in my trunk.
Saying everything's gonna get better. Y'all keep saying this. It can't get no worse. It can't get. Like y'all keep saying, find the light. Find the light. Find the light. Where's the light, yo? Like where is the light? Like where is the light, yo? Like where? Like where? You like inspirational conversations? Here we go, yo. Here we go. Cause I can't take no more. Like I really can't take no more.
When backup arrives at the scene, the officer taps his colleague on the arm and quietly shares that something is very wrong.
Come in for a second.
I'll push it. Yeah, hold up a minute.
Do me a favor. Walk over to that car and just see what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see if you smell anything other than drugs. Something dead or something.
Did you move in your car?
This way I live at.
Put your head in. No, seriously. I just need to find. I need to know.
I told you
Dead
on the
ass.
street.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you.
A dead body has a very particular order. Very particular. Cops are familiar with this. Do you remember the Casey Anthony case? You know, her mom, first things out of her mouth was, his trunk smells like a dead body.
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. There's a bunch of dirty blankets. Well, this been sitting in there for months and months and months and months and months.
You're gonna have to, ma'am, you're gonna have to open that up all the way.
I'm about to open it up all the way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to open it up all the way for me.
Bugs and stuff all over it and everything. Because it's bugs and stuff over it and everything.
I know, but
Why are there maggots in there? I mean, I'm not a neat freak, but when it comes to maggots, I'm just not a maggot kind of guy. As some people would say, I've acted the maggot before, but I'm not a maggot kind of guy. Oh.
I don't know what it is, though.
The stench is unmistakable, but finding the source of the smell is easier said than done, as whatever is inside is buried beneath endless layers of plastic trash bags.
Literally ripping through all the bags so we can see all the dirty stuff. I don't think that a guilty person would be doing it like this, bro.
Guilty person of what? If it's just dirty laundry, I mean, she's just going on and on about her debut on the news and a guilty person. I mean, it's just dirty laundry, right? Okay, so it's been brought up, can you develop probable cause based on a smell? Yes, but they don't even need it in this case though, because he's going to do an inventory search because they're impounding the vehicle. So they can go through the vehicle, but now they smell something that just doesn't smell right. There's a case in Minnesota that you can't search a car just based upon the smell of weed, but you can certainly investigate this shit. Oh my God, it's just so awful. And here's the thing. I'm joking around about this only because, first of all, that's my average sense of humor, because there's you laugh at tragedy, and it's the way you cope sometimes. And when you just can't even imagine the shit that people do. So a defense mechanism is to highlight it through humor, believe me, at the end of this video, we'll talk about some more serious topics and a way to process this. But until then,
if I take all my stuff out, where am I gonna?
I just need this right here is drawing my attention to it, so I'm gonna have to. I need to see it.
I know.
Just feel it.
That's why I'm trying to show you.
No.
I'm with you.
What happened?
No, I'm just telling him, giving him some advice.
Okay. I'm telling you, you're just gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
Yeah, but I need this. I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these blankets?
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like, I can even get the hotel.
No. You can finish here. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay.
They
You ain't got to go through that. I was just curious.
keep finding blankets.
I ain't got one blanket. Keep finding.
Oh, you can keep finding them.
What?
You see them right there as soon as you open the suit. Huh?
Keep finding plastic.
Oh, yeah, because as soon as you open it, you going to find them.
Let's stand on the front of this car and make sure she don't go nowhere.
After cutting through multiple layers of trash bags, officers finally uncover a black suitcase.
Just open the suitcase and we can be good after that.
so when I was in college, I drove an ambulance, but it was scheduled life support. I mean, it was basically, so we take people from home to the hospital for appointments, stretcher, wheelchair, that kind of thing. And we had to show up one day to this woman's house. There's a big house on a lake in town here, called Lake of the Isles. It was like a big mansion, and we had to take her in. There were dog carcasses and shit everywhere, and she had been living in this mansion by herself for years. Bring her out to the ambulance to take her into the hospital to get her checked out and stuff. And she says, wait, I need my suitcase. And so when my partner went and got the suitcase, brought it to our ambulance, we bring her into the hospital, leave. We get a call later from a sheriff's deputy saying that there was a baby's carcass, baby's, cadaver, whatever, a baby's, skeleton in that suitcase. I mean, and that just brought that memory up. That's crazy.
There'll be more blankets still. Can you cut it right here?
Can you cut it one more time?
And this is what smells, Rita.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty thing?
No. Pull it out. Pull.
Dirty thing from my husband.
Pull the whole bag out.
I am. My husband just said the dirty blankets from my husband. I am.
She's crying because she knows what she's pulling out of there.
See?
Take it out.
Take the bag out.
Take that bag out of there.
I am.
Okay. Pull that bag out.
So, legally, she doesn't have to do any of this. She can say, I refuse to answer questions and I'm not doing anything. She doesn't have to. This is not necessarily lawful. You can't compel somebody to remove everything from the car. You want to search my car? Go search through it. You want to remove stuff from the suitcase and go through it? You do it yourself.
There you go. Open that bag up.
Let me see clothes. Let me see clothes. See clothes. All see clothes.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the Get the in! Push your hands up! Don't you
Typically, if you run away from a crime, you're probably the guilty person.
Turn over right now! You want the rest!
Here's the thing. You see the animation in the cops' language and their, how excited they are. I mean, not excited that way, but how they're alarmed they are. They're that way because they have kids. And, they take this shit from their job home. I asked my dad one time, who was a fireman, I said, what was the toughest part of your job? And he says, pulling kids out of a burning building. Because, you know, you transfer that onto your own kids, you know, and you can't help but feel for those cops.
You move! Don't you move! Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What I do?
What the?
It's not mine.
What the? What the?
What I do? What I do?
Give me your other hand now!
41110 direct, Eastern Boulevard and Wagner's Lane, and
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Get up. On your feet. Roll over. Sit on your butt. Stand up.
Deviation on the channel.
We don't need it. We got 2 in custody right now, but we need a supervisor.
Please don't. No, please
I
don't.
swear to God, if you move, so help me.
Please not arrest her. Please don't arrest her. She don't have anything to do with nothing. She really don't have anything to do with nothing. I will give y'all every name to everybody.
I don't want to hear it.
Please don't arrest her.
With both women in custody, the officers struggle to process the horror they've just witnessed.
No, stay. Hey, no. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Have her sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Relax.
Excuse me.
You relax.
BB, just relax. BB.
Keep your mouth closed. I didn't give you permission to talk. Sit down and be quiet. You okay? I'm trying, man. You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I'm trying. No, I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus on her. Hey, get over there with.
They were not expecting to see that. And, you know, they take that shit home with them. You know, and it doesn't affect them just right there at the scene. Weeks, months, years later down. You know, they're an accumulation of their experiences.
Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
All right.
Put your mask on. Mask up.
We're under arrest.
Gloves, everything.
Okay.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on. Man, yo. What's in there, bro? It's a baby, yo. Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I'm here. I need you to breathe.
All right, before we get any further, let's just talk about what they are experiencing here. Now, if she doesn't say anything, they have a child, maybe more than one, I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet. But, and the person's not alive, right? And so, what's the crime? Is it murder? Well, we don't know how the person died. So you're going to have to take the body and everything to the medical examiner, determine some kind of cause of death. So if there are fractures, if there's ocular injuries, sometimes like from baby shaking, you know, the baby shaking case, you know, the nerves sometimes get severed in the optical nerve. There's all kinds of other, you know, indicia of choking or chemical, or they just don't know.
Good instinct. Okay. I need you to breathe, okay? I'm good. I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
Can I ask you?
No.
I'm sorry. I just want to ask you one.
There's nothing for me to talk about with you. Do you understand that?
No.
Do you understand that?
But y'all gonna want all the information anyway.
We'll get to that.
I don't know that I would dissuade her from speaking, quite honestly, because they've got it all on camera, and any admissions that they get before she talks to a lawyer would be beneficial to the case.
We'll get to that point, but right now you need to be quiet. This is not a game. No, absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to. No, ma'am. We're not going to take that route. You're going to sit here and we're going to wait.
Yes.
We're going to get to that point. But don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
He's not okay.
I'm good.
I didn't ask you to talk.
No, just let him.
I'm not asking you to talk to him.
Can I please take this on my own? She don't have anything to do.
Just stop. For your sake, stop speaking.
But I'm gonna have to speak to y'all anyway.
Okay.
But I'm not asking you to speak to me now. I've told you multiple times to be quiet.
I'm sorry.
You ran from me. You made me chase you. I'm giving you a chance to rest and calm
I didn't
down.
know that was in there. Why would
I'm asking you.
go through it?
I'm asking you to just stop talking. That's it.
If you didn't know it was in there, why'd you fucking run away?
That's it.
Okay.
The officer takes the opportunity to walk away and regain his composure, but the emotional aftershock is hard to contain.
Oh Allah, I seek thy refuge in you from the whisperings of an accursed devil who whispers into the hearts of men.
Can I talk to you for a second?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Please, well, I'm not ready.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Stop.
Make sure.
Go take a break. Go over there. Go ahead. Be good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Excuse me.
Ma'am, stop talking.
Be quiet.
Stop talking. We'll talk to you when we need to.
Please be quiet.
Enough.
Bruh, I'm scared to look, and I ain't,
Please be
and I ain't
quiet.
scared.
Just turn around.
Okay.
So what are you guys taking me from?
Oh no.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
Get up. Get up.
No.
More officers begin to arrive and can only guess at what has the other officers in such a sickened state.
I'm gonna say pepper spray happened.
No. It's a that baby in that bag.
Oh, what the? Hey, you come back. It looks like a kid that's curled up in there.
I don't want to look, man.
Nope. Just wait.
Hold up for a minute. Something just happened there.
They're not okay.
They're not okay. I wasn't okay. That's why I took off. I sat there and I dug through that stuff the whole time. As soon as I seen who he was, I took off running too. So no, they not good. Took the out the car, like who take it out in front of the police? I'm speeding around with the bodies in my car. I'm so dumb that I'm gonna take this.
We need to verify.
It's really not a hard situation to avoid. To be caught with dead babies in your car. It's just really, I mean, all you gotta do is feed them, care for them, love them, and, they grow up. I mean, it's not hard.
We don't know what this is. Oh, God.
Oh, what is?
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. It's a little girl.
You hurt?
Yeah, you need some water.
Take a walk. Take a walk.
I'm good.
What other job do you have where you see such tragedy?
Stand there. No, I'm thinking
I can't vision it. What the is messing my head up? I can't vision it.
After telling the tow truck driver his services will no longer be needed, officers make the difficult decision to get a closer look in order to confirm what lies beneath the maggot-covered blanket.
I can lift it up. It doesn't really bother me, but it's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Get it? My gloves are already.
The problem is the body is so
It's in a bad
thin.
position. Yes.
Oh my God, dude, that's a 5. That's a 5.
That's a 5-year-old white child.
100%.
It's got like girl clothes, female clothes, right?
Put it. Come here. It almost looks like it has the pigmentation like Michael Jackson had.
That's right.
So homicide's gonna have to come out, definitely coming out for this. There's no way they're not.
Right. Right.
Emmy's gonna have to come here.
So one of the things that they'll do is they call the medical examiner's office, and then they send out an investigator, to survey the scene. And, the medical examiners sometimes would come out. In smaller communities, they probably would come out. But they'll send somebody out, and then they, collect evidence and see the state of the body that it's in, and make the observations, and then transport the body back to the medical examiner's office.
Probably do warrants for the house.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Well, they're going to have to find who this kid is.
How shrunk that skin is too. Probably been a while.
Oh, it's been wrapped in this sheet for I don't know how long. I'm not a medical examiner, but like I said, just remember the cameras are still on.
Right.
But this is
probably at least a week.
I mean, I've seen some stuff, but it just sucks. It's like, I don't know, I guess it hits him harder than me because I'm just I've had trauma earlier on. But basically, Like, my daughter turns 5 Saturday. You know what I mean? This is 100% a 5-year-old kid.
What they've
See what I was saying? How he internalizes it and pictures his own daughter, and I mean that's why this is so tough. You know, when my dad would pull a child out of a burning building, he thinks about his own children. You know, I mean it's hard not to.
uncovered is just the beginning of a dark and tragic case, with more horrors and buried truths still waiting to be uncovered.
It gets worse. Fuck.
For now, the decision is made to take both women to the police station.
Stand up for me.
Where I'm going at?
We're going to be
To the
going back to the
precinct.
For what?
Ma'am, stand up. Enough.
So there's a doctrine in law called res ipsa loquitur, which means the thing speaks for itself. In other words, there's no sense in, you don't need a whole lot of proof of anything because the thing speaks for itself. And can you imagine this trial? Where do you start out? You start out with dead children in your car, wrapped in a blanket. You know, that's called deliberation, you know, to have that child in, you know, hidden away like they were.
Stand up. Walk.
BB, be good. You are okay. You know you don't be with me. You know you are okay, BB. Just be good, yo. Just be good. I'm gonna tell the truth. Just be good.
Come here and stand over here. Just stand here and lean up against the car, okay?
You please tell them that she is.
Ma'am, you can talk to whoever you need to talk to.
I just want to say why she was reacting the way
Ma'am.
she is. Because she mentally retarded and she really don't know anything that's going on.
You can talk to anybody you need to talk to back at the precinct, okay? That's how we're going to do this, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's nothing. I don't have nothing. I'm clean.
Ma'am, can you stop talking, please? Enough.
Please don't yell
Enough.
at me.
You just keep talking. You just keep talking.
It's
When I
not.
told you stop talking, you just keep talking. Hold on, get the bag on.
My phone is in there.
You got a knife?
Don't cut it.
No,
Don't call my bag.
Don't cut it. Relax.
Don't call my bag. My phone is in there.
Ma'am, it'd be in your best interest not to move when I take your handcuff off. Put the bag off her. Put it back on.
Hey.
Put it on back. Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
46 down there.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Now.
So what I do?
Get in the
Get in the car. I'm
car.
gonna put you in the car. That's your choices.
Can I have my bag then?
I don't care. Get in the car.
My phone is
Get
in
in the
there.
car.
Your bag will be with you.
Okay.
What did she die?
The one thing cops do kind of lack is some sensitivity training towards people who have dead bodies in their car. I mean, they're generally not sympathetic, and they could have some more training in that area. I'm just saying. Fuck. Oh.
Diagnosed with?
I don't know, but she can't read. She can't anything. Like she's really retarded. Like she don't have anything to do with nothing.
Just because she can't read doesn't mean she's retarded.
No, I'm telling you, like I don't know what she slows with, but she really don't have anything to do with anything.
You got anything on you?
No, man.
All right.
It's $20 in my bra.
In your bra?
Yes, ma'am. On
Where?
this side, I think.
What is this?
Don't black out the titties.
Part of your underwear?
It's a bead chain.
Part of your underwear?
No, ma'am. It's like a waist bead.
For what?
You can rip it. Just rip it. Just pull it and rip it. Like why you right there? Yeah.
Sorry, is it just a bead? Is it just a bead?
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna have to take it back.
That's why I said.
They're gonna have to take it off when they get to the precinct, so make sure it's nothing else.
That's why I said just.
All right, go ahead. She got $20 right here.
Both women arrive at the station and are placed in separate rooms. While Nicole seems to understand the reason for her arrest, BB appears confused and continues to demand answers.
So let's just talk about BB for a second. If she's a slow adult, you know, with an IQ of under 70, say, she's probably not competent to proceed. And if she didn't know anything and she's just present, that's not enough to find her guilty of anything.
I think
Ma'am,
1422 is that part.
You don't ask you that question about 3-4 times, and I done told you the same answer about 3-4 times. I'll tell you again. You are in police custody. You are going to be sitting right there in handcuffs with your bag right there until somebody with either equal rank that knows that was out there with this call, or somebody ranks higher than me comes to me and tells me to do something else. So get comfortable, relax. You're going to be here for a while. Is what it is. Sorry.
So what's my right? So you just want to lock somebody up with no right?
Ma'am.
Not my right.
Ma'am. What's your first name?
Kazadi.
Kazadi?
Yes.
It's Kazadi.
Do I kill somebody?
Ma'am?
Do I kill somebody?
I don't know.
So why?
But what I do know is you're going to be in handcuffs in that chair until someone says otherwise.
I don't got no one. So why I'm on that arrest?
What's your last name?
Kazadi.
What's your last name?
Chibola.
Okay, both of those are very hard to pronounce, so I'm just going to call you Madam. And I'm sorry about that.
So now, so you guys are going to lie.
That is your 2-year education at work. No, I'm just joking. Fucking A.
Don't like me and frame me for something you cannot tell me.
Man, I didn't frame you with anything. I'm not Baltimore County. I'm one person. I'm just a cog in a machine.
Okay, you telling me my hand is clean. I'm telling you I'm clean, right?
Do you need hand sanitizer? Is that what we're asking about? You are detained.
For what?
020.
Until somebody out there. You understand I'm backup, right? You can ask me 1,000 times, but I can't tell you what I don't know. Like, it's not going to be some fairy that comes to the wall and says, here, Officer Bowling, boop, here's the information that she's asking for. I ain't got it.
Okay, I'm on that arrest.
Window. The precinct
You can tell me that.
That's like a loop.
What exactly is
like a loop.
It's like a loop. Well, here's the thing. When people have mental illness like this, if she does in fact have it, that's what they do. They repeat themselves over and over and over again. I've dealt with that myself.
If I get sick in here, it's gonna happen. If I get sick, if I didn't make no phone call from nobody, I'm not okay. It's gonna be consequences.
Do you need water?
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you were. I asked you, did you need water? That's what I asked.
Yes, I need water.
Okay, I can try to arrange for that for you.
In a separate room, the officer waiting with Nicole informs her that he can't speak with her about the case. Left in silence, she begins talking to herself.
It was okay. She making an argument about it. I'm all like, what am I arguing for? Just open it and let them look at me. I should have known that person was so stupid. So stupid. So stupid. I am want to cry so bad. I can't even cry because it's
If she hadn't been Mirandized, so let's talk about Miranda for a second. Miranda is, you have the right to a lawyer that during an oral questioning and be present, blah, 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 right? You know the Miranda warning. So if the officer's saying, he hasn't Mirandized her, clearly, but he's not eliciting anything from her. He's like, I'm not talking to you, and she's sitting there having these voluntary utterances. And so that's admissible, even though she hasn't been Mirandized, because there's no interrogation by the cop. This shit is my fault.
Nicole, appearing to wrestle with guilt, will soon have an opportunity to explain the grim discovery. Meanwhile, BB makes a separate request.
So can I go to hospital then? I go to hospital then?
What is your health complaint, madam?
Can I go to hospital then?
What's wrong with you?
Because my knee hurts. I'm not feeling good.
Your knee hurts. You're not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well.
You're conscious and breathing, so to me you look fine.
I'm not fine.
Okay, then what's wrong?
I'm not fine.
Okay, then let's discuss what's wrong so I can get you the help you need.
The officer informs his supervisor.
I like the way the officer talks with her. He's pretty matter of fact and not losing his cool. But he's like, you lose your patience when somebody just constantly repeats themselves. It's like, fucking, didn't we just talk about this 2 seconds ago? Yeah, but, I want to know about this. I just told you. Well, what about this? They just constant.
Of BB's complaint, but when he returns for details, he's met with an interesting response.
How bad is your knee? Let me see.
Can I have my knee? Are you done?
Oh, wow.
Just switch my knee for too hard.
What knee is hurting?
This one!
Okay, show me where you're hurting.
Not manicure on your big hole!
Okay.
Look at that! Let me get that!
You got that, didn't you? How is he supposed to understand what the fuck she's saying?
Why did you get that?
Okay.
Exactly. I understand completely.
BB is then informed that if she chooses to go to the hospital, she'll need to wear shackles.
I can walk.
No.
I can take that.
No.
That's not his
If you
word.
go in the hospital, you're getting shackles on.
Point blank
It's not
period.
if and a but. It's not up for debate.
For the bed?
Yeah. Do you want to go to the hospital or not?
Nah. I changed my mind.
All right.
All right. Mine has been changed.
So one of the things that cops also are experts at are game players, or so they think anyway. They think everybody's gaming them. Everybody's got an angle. You know, it's I wouldn't give you 2 cents to be a cop's kid, because I mean, don't you think they'd be all up in your shit like constantly? You're a teenager, you know, they got listening devices in your car, you know, unbelievable.
I bet you that I know my faith. I'm gonna right now. If they question me for something, I know my faith. But they better let me go.
Who said what? What? Excuse, I'm sorry, man. The language barrier. You gotta slow down. Your accent is really thick, so I'm trying to peek through as you talk.
Yeah, and zombie. I'm ready. But maybe V I'm to say, maybe respect.
Please sit down.
Can I sit that? I've been sitting for long. I gotta stretch my legs.
I'm gonna tell you one more time to sit down. I'm gonna put you back in the chair. Your choice.
I'm gonna sit down.
Madam,
Don't know I'm gonna sit down.
if I get out of this chair, I'm gonna put you back in that chair, and you're not gonna like me. So I'm gonna ask you one more time to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
No, actually, you're standing.
I'm glad to be standing.
Thank you.
I'm glad to be standing. Like I'm asking. Let me make a phone call. Let me see what I'm here for, and then you guys are holding me with nothing.
So you thought standing up was gonna solve that problem? No, absolutely not. You are detained. End of story. End of message. My name is Officer Bowling, and I approve this message.
Well, he's got a sense of humor. I mean, honestly, I don't know if he was at the scene or not, but you know, see how you have to have a sense of humor when you're dealing with such tragedy.
You're not Bowman.
My name is Officer Bowling. I got a name tag on my chest that says the exact same thing that I said.
It's not Bowman.
It's Bowling.
It's not Bowman.
Okay.
In the other room, Nicole continues talking to herself, visibly wrestling with her own thoughts.
I knew it was the reason why I felt like I knew it was the reason we just kept going through. So I said, I can't take no more. Look, since I said I can't take no more, here we go.
So I just can't. You hear the desperation in her voice? That's pretty endemic in you know, serious child abuse cases. You know, where the parent just, you know, is at their wits' end, financial stress, marital stress, stress of being a parent, disciplining a child, not feeling like you have your own agency, that life is out of control. And it's just tragic that kids would, you know, be the victims of that.
Much, much more. But that's what they told me. They said I was going to keep being punished and keep being punished and keep being punished. Is there such thing as a death penalty still?
What does that statement tell you? That is total consciousness of guilt, saying, look, I know that I'm responsible for something that could be death penalty eligible.
Certain state has it.
Not this one.
I think so.
We need to have it. I don't think if I would have known, I would have ran before trying to do all that. I was even politely like, excuse me, can you cut this for me? Idiot, bro.
The scent of decay clings to Nicole, growing so strong that it becomes unbearable for others in the station. One officer fills the room with an odor spray, but when that fails to help, he brings in an air scrubber and tries the spray a second time. Soon after, a decision is made to transfer the two women to another facility for interviews with detectives.
So, I got your bag. You got your shoes on. All you gotta do now is get in the car. And we on the road. So...
Why do you want to talk to me? Why
would you like to stand up or would you like us to drag you to the car? Your choice. You an adult.
Why do you want to talk to me right now?
Stand up. Walk. To the car.
I am going up.
That's fine. You said you had knee pain, so I was going to make sure you can walk fine. Come on.
Get my bag, please.
Nope.
I want my bag.
I don't care what you want.
Can I have my things?
Safe travels. Let's go.
Like I said, if something happened to me tonight, it's gonna be war.
Yes, ma'am.
Spoken by somebody who thinks they have bargaining power.
I hate it here.
Back at the scene, officers standing watch over the body discuss the tragic case and question the one thing weighing on everyone's mind.
Coop's pretty up about this.
Right.
Really, everybody who saw it's pretty up right now.
Well, I mean, I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
I ain't trying to look.
But it's...
Not the way he's got all these grown men all up.
No, I mean, well, I was up before I got this job, but...
I didn't mean like that.
No.
Like that. I'm just...
No, I know. I'm just saying it's weird that I could understand if this child was younger, like baby stage, but it's not. So I'm like, it's kind of dumbfounded. Like what the hell? Like I'd love to just know the reasoning.
Same. I'm so.
This is a mind fuck for these guys. It just is. I mean, isn't it for you a little bit? Honestly, to think, if the death is intentional or even accidental, how you could not properly take care of that child, in their final moments. I mean, to put a child wrapped up in blankets and put her in a suitcase.
Curious, the whole story.
Yeah, like what?
The whole story.
Like what the hell? Like what? How did this even come to be?
Nicole enters the interrogation room with much to explain. She tells detectives she was in Essex to meet a man for prostitution, while BB waited in the car. She claims she's been aware of the foul smell, but assumed it was a dead rat.
Me and my homegirl was doing so much to try to get the smell. But we never noticed it was coming from the back because we don't sit in the back.
How'd you try to get rid of the smell?
We always thought it was coming through the front of the car, so we got it power washed.
You power washed the car, try to get the smell away?
The engine.
You starting to understand why this sounds a little ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
After speaking with detectives, investigators note it was clear that BB was mentally challenged and had no knowledge of the incident. They contact her mother and arrange for her to be taken home. As for Nicole, her vague story isn't enough to satisfy investigators, given the second horrifying discovery made at the crime scene.
I want you to help me out to find out how these children ended up like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Children?
Mm-hmm.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
More than one? Unbelievable.
The discovery of a second child came only after homicide detectives began sorting through Nicole's belongings, though the signs had been present from the very start.
Me and my kids literally living in the car, like, you speeding around with the bodies in my car. It was okay. And the whole time I had them.
In a black...
So one of the things, you think that you might be saying something innocently or, every single word she utters will be scrutinized by a prosecutor. There isn't one the or one pause or one or any word that goes by that the prosecutor won't analyze and pick apart.
In yellow plastic bin buried beneath the bags and the suitcase containing the little girl were the aged remains of a small boy. The child's body had been wrapped in blankets and placed in multiple layers of trash bags, similar to the girl. Their relation to Nicole comes as even more of a shock.
Do you recognize this person at all? Who's that? Who is that?
Their mother.
That's their mother?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
But that's when I had them. If you look at them when I had them,
so that's who?
That's Shasta.
And that's who?
Remember?
Okay.
When you look at them when she had them and when I had them, you probably got this picture off her page, but it definitely came from mine. Because if you look at them when she had them, they were very not taken care of. If you look at them when I had them, they were very well taken care of.
7-year-old Jocelyn Marie James Johnson and 5-year-old Larry Darnell O'Neill were each left in Nicole's care 2 years ago by her sister Deshelle, who claimed she was unable to care for them at the time. Investigators also learned Deshelle has an active case with the Baltimore City Department of Social Services for an 8-month-old infant who was temporarily taken into their care given the current investigation.
She didn't take care of kids.
She didn't do to him what happened to him.
Yeah, but okay, so she's a better person for leaving them then. In any kind of predicament. Like, she knew the predicament wasn't okay. She knew the predicament was up. She knew. Like, she left her kids literally with me selling my She left her kids in the room.
She thought you were going to take care of them, I guess.
I never told her I was going to. I never asked her to.
You know, if you saw a child and the child couldn't fend for themselves, you have a duty, honestly, to take care of that child or get the child to where they need to go. Neglect of children is just such... That's almost worse than a beating, honestly, because it's a slow, tragic, painful, and emotionally draining and painful experience.
Hey, come on, bro. I used to have to yell at the mother about washing them. I used to have to yell at the mother about feeding them. Like, I used to have to yell at her about everything.
Despite portraying herself as the better caregiver, Nicole couldn't even spell the young girl's name. She also couldn't recall either child's birthday. Whatever belief remained that she'd shown love or responsibility would soon be shattered by the grim truths surrounding their deaths. She lowers herself to the floor as the interview continues.
Well, let me tell you this, right? We spoke to your sister and a bunch of your family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that everything that you're saying is making sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What did y'all speak about?
So now this is a time where the cop could lie to her, you know, and say, well, you know, they told us this, you know. So what you're telling me doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It doesn't jive with what they're saying. And it could be totally bullshit in an effort to get her to... And it's not illegal for the cops to lie.
Speak about? Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Huh?
Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Well, we spoke about a lot of stuff.
And of course it's all going to be against me, huh?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Even my mom?
Oh, yeah, we met your mom.
He tells Nicole he won't discuss his conversations with her family, then steps out to check on her paperwork, leaving her alone to imagine what they may have shared behind her back.
I'm not going to tell you what they said. What they say? What they say? What they say? I done bust my for all my life. My mother, lady, you had me out here selling my. You told me not to give that girl her kids. I would have gave them back. I said this weekend when I'm coming back, I'm giving her her kids. You told me not to. They about to put me under the jail. They so selfish and so rogue. There's a group of people here, yeah, all family, to speak on me backwards. Ask them where they been at when I've been growing up. I guess I ran away or something. Like, watch, I already know that's what they said. Now I'm not talking anymore. Now since I'm a liar, and since I'm a this, and since I'm a that, and since I'm a this, I'm not saying anything else.
So you have the right to terminate an interview at any time. So if you start giving but what does that look like when you do that? It looks like, oh, we're getting into tough areas you don't want to talk about because all of a sudden you're going to, you know, have some exposure. So you're better off never talking to the cops.
Hey, come on, bro. All the kids that I've been around in all my life, I'm going to wait until my niece and nephew to kill one. I've been raising kids all my life so much they thought they were actually mine. I'm going to wait until my niece and nephew to kill some.
While Nicole earlier stated she was living in her car, investigators located a hotel where she'd recently been staying. In the room, they find 2 stuffed animals, as well as 2 rose bears, one blue and one pink, with ribbons around their necks that read, "Always and Forever."
Isn't there like memorials? Like that's what it seems like. Always and Forever. The website though, and then have all kinds of different ones. But like even with the little ribbon, we just take memorial.
Is it a boy and a girl? Yeah. Is that for them?
The bears. That's freaking creepy.
With the exception of the stuffed animals, there are no children's clothing, belongings, or items to indicate any children had been present. This, along with their advanced state of decay, leaves many questions as to how long the children had been in the trunk of the car and what led to their deaths.
What can I talk through? Like, I need my mother to be a part of this conversation.
What?
Because she's a lot of reason for the conversation.
But you're an adult. What's going on?
No, like I want to talk, but I want to talk to her. Like, I want to tell her. Like, I want to talk to her.
Did she cause this? Did she cause this?
I want to talk to her, and everything will come out, and I just need to talk to her.
The detective tells Nicole they won't allow her to speak with her mother just yet, and reminds her that it's important to tell her story to investigators first.
And they gave them to me, and I was doing so good with them.
And you didn't want to give them back?
Nobody even wanted them back until maybe 3 months ago.
Is that when someone reached out to you? Who reached out to you? Your sister?
Yes.
Okay. What did
When she reached out to me, she barely didn't even care. And then we were supposed to arrange for her to get them back, and hey, maybe next weekend. Like, she didn't even care. They were forcing her. They were forcing her to even say anything.
Text messages obtained from Nicole's phones reveal multiple conversations with her sister, Deshelle, who sent Nicole money and checked in on the children frequently. She asked several times to see them, eager for them to meet their new sibling. However, Deshelle claims Nicole blocked her from seeing them. Now, for the first time, Nicole begins to explain the reason why, beginning with what happened to her niece, Jocelyn.
It was really an accident.
Okay, what happened?
I gave her a beating.
I can't hear you. What?
I gave her a beating.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she just wasn't saying anything or nothing or nothing.
I gave her a beating, and the next thing I know, she wasn't saying anything. It's never okay. There's no reason to hit a child. Ever. You know, I know some people believe in corporal punishment. I never did. You know, my dad used to beat the tar out of me, and all it did was make me hate him and resent him and hide my shit better. You know, it didn't make me behave by any means. You can get to where you need to go without hitting a child.
No, like.
However, that statement right there is all they need.
Okay. So you gave her a beating? And then she was not responsive anymore?
Like, it was mistakes. Like, I took care of them children so good. Like, it was a mistake. Like, I just was trying to discipline. Like,
ordering sushi when you really wanted chicken is a mistake. Waving to somebody that you thought you knew and you didn't know them, that's a mistake. Beating the fuck out of a child until the child is dead is not a mistake. That is, you losing your shit. You just want to grab your arms and hold that child, don't you, right now? Don't you? I mean, imagine what these cops were feeling when they see the actual thing. And we're kind of going through this by osmosis, very sanitized through YouTube, right? But think about it. You know, if you ever hit your kid, don't. I mean, it's just not okay to hit a child.
Explain to me how it happened.
Like, she got in trouble for something one day that I didn't beat her for.
Like what?
What the fuck could a 5-year-old child do to get in trouble? What, eat some candy they weren't supposed to? You know, not clean up their room when they were supposed to? What's a 5-year-old child supposed to do? Nothing. Be a child. Play. You know, do shit that annoys you. And then you're supposed to laugh about it later. I mean, that's what children do.
stealing something or going in the refrigerator or doing something or something. And
well, by all means, beat the fuck out of her. I mean, Jesus Christ. Go in the refrigerator. Did you eat my celery? I mean, fuck.
She did it again and she did it again. And then the last time it was just like, and I was probably more frustrated than I should have been with life, period, with everything, with why they leave me with the kids, why nobody's helping me, why nobody's calling me, where's their mom, where's my family, like, what, like,
Rise to the occasion. Redirect the child. But here's the thing. You've ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? I'm a real believer in this. If your basic needs aren't met, you can't get to the next level to think properly, to self-actualization. And what I mean by that is food, clothing, shelter is your basic needs. You can't get those, which it sounds like she was not able to get those, not help, and she's feeling desperate, and then you don't act appropriately. However, that's not a fucking legal excuse. There's no reason to put your hands on a child. Just none. Except for maybe Nick.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
I told you, Peter.
How?
Huh?
With what?
I don't even think it was anything. I think it's just my hands.
Investigators interviewed a resident at one of the hotels Nicole frequented, who reported that Nicole often used harsh language and regularly cursed at the children, particularly the girl. Another witness recalled hearing Nicole abusing Jocelyn through the thin walls and, at times, hearing the child yelling for her to stop.
You were upset because she was taking things, like from the refrigerator and stuff.
She was doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Like
she was going into the minibar, and, she was taking my Dewar's, and she was drinking it right up. And I didn't have any Dewar's, so what was I left to do? Give me a fucking break. Hit a child for going in the refrigerator being hungry. Honestly, it just, doesn't that make you sad when you think about it? It's just so damn sad.
She was taking stuff, like she was getting the boy in trouble. Like she was just doing all
And you
kinds
disciplined her?
Yes.
Okay.
And it went too far.
Okay. How many times do you think you might have hit her?
Well, that right there is likely felony murder. Probably isn't murder one, but it's probably felony murder, which is and same as intentional murder too.
I don't know, but I know she fell.
Fell on what?
On the floor.
Was she standing on something? How was she?
She was just standing up straight.
Okay. And where did you hit her?
I just started doing that.
Okay.
Punching a child. Do you see that? She's using her fist, not a slap. God.
Like punching her in the head?
No.
Or?
No.
Where?
Like, I think I maybe slapped her in the face, but I didn't punch her in the head. Like, it was more like me hitting on her body, and then she fell.
How did she fall? Backwards? Forwards? Sideways? On her head?
I know she had her head, but I can't remember exactly how it was that she fell.
She hit her head? Okay. Do you remember where on the head?
No.
So look at the interrogation technique this cop is using. He's very matter of fact. He's not judging her, and he's just letting her draw the story out. And it's almost therapeutic for her in a sense, And this cop's technique is, number one, will hold up on cross because he's not overly overbearing, and he's not overbearing the will of the defendant.
Did she hit her head on something other than the floor?
No, but the floor was extremely hard.
The floor was extremely hard?
And I was so scared. Like, I was so scared.
Okay. When she went to the floor, was she crying or was she quiet?
She was quiet.
Quiet? And what did you do after that?
I tried. I just tried to bump her chest. Like, I was bumping on her chest really, really hard. Like, I thought maybe she was like, I don't know. Like, I was just trying. Like, I was just bumping on her chest. I was just trying to get her back. Like, I was just...
Okay. And then what did you do next?
I laid in the bed with her.
You laid her in the bed and laid next to her? Where was the boy at this time?
Asleep in the other bed.
Okay. Where?
I stayed in that room with her.
When do you think that was?
I told you, maybe last year.
And then what did you do with her body after that?
I just put it in a suitcase and I kept her.
Jocelyn's death is believed to have occurred around May of 2020, approximately 14 months before the traffic stop. Despite this, Nicole continued texting Deshelle as though Jocelyn was still alive. In April of 2021, Deshelle even thanked Nicole, writing, "Thank you for taking care of them so well." Nicole admits she continued traveling from hotel to hotel, carrying the young girl in the suitcase, eventually storing her in the trunk of the car. Jocelyn's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wrapped in a comforter that contained a cigarette butt. Numerous bruises were found on her body, but an exact cause of death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of decomposition. Still, investigators ruled her death a homicide.
Let's just play this out. Remember Casey Anthony's case? They couldn't really determine, who killed her, and that's why she was acquitted. It wasn't because she was not guilty. It was because they couldn't prove it. Let's say she doesn't say one word to the cops. She was in her care, and you got the text message with her sister. And she's also driving around with that fucking kid not that fucking kid, I shouldn't say that, with the child in the trunk. Actually, take that part about it. And she's driving around with the child in the trunk. So you've got a lot more there than you did with the Casey Anthony case. But the cause of death is a critical factor in this.
Still, investigators ruled her death a homicide, citing evidence of physical abuse and neglect. With Jocelyn's fate uncovered, investigators turned to what happened to her nephew, 5-year-old Larry, whom Nicole refers to by the name Stink.
So help me explain the other child. What happened? So he was still with you when the girl's now in the suitcase, in the car.
So, he didn't even want to go anywhere else. Like, that's why they said they talk to my family. My family don't know me. Like, you can ask all my friends. Like, as much as I tried to push him off or I wanted to drop him off and I knew I needed to drop him off, he just wanted to be me.
You can always take a child to a fire station, to a police station, to the children's home, to an ER. I can't watch this child. This is not my child. I cannot physically and emotionally handle this. Please take this child away from me. The child didn't have to die.
So what led to the next incident with the other child?
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, because it was like 1 minute we was playing and then 1 minute it was just like, we were playing, like we was playing. I think something hit him in the leg.
Yeah, but that wouldn't cause him to die. Well, why would he die though?
I thought it was like a main artery or something.
Okay, well explain that to me. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know, but then I know I saw him bleeding
in
his leg.
Where at on his leg?
I don't mean like right here somewhere.
Right inside of his left thigh?
Yeah, but I did like.
Was the blood dripping? Was it?
Only way that I noticed it, and honestly, I didn't even notice it until I started trying to stink. And then when I started looking at his clothes.
Okay, I'm never calling my child Stink. Fuck. Oh, unbelievable.
Started looking at his clothes, they was bloody.
The detective offers Nicole a cigarette and allows her to smoke in the interrogation room as she continues her story.
That is, you see the attitude of the cop. He's not judging her, and he's keeping her comfortable by giving her a cigarette, even though they probably have a no smoking policy in the building.
What caused the boy's injury with the blood in his thigh?
I can't remember what exactly he was playing with. And I think I yelled it. I think I swung on him for playing with it. But I can't remember what.
Is there a chance you...
Again, swinging on a child for playing with something that they're not supposed to? Give me a break. I mean, don't do that.
Hit him afterwards and...
I didn't see the thing.
Okay.
I told
But you
I
said you
didn't-
swung on him.
Yeah, because he was playing with something. I didn't see the thing I told you I didn't see the thing that was in his leg until it was like, it was just like.
And what was it?
I never even looked at it. I never even took his pants off. I just seen the blood. And I yelled at him like, well, I didn't yell at him when I seen the blood. I yelled at him like, I don't even remember what it was.
Larry's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wearing Paw Patrol pajamas. His body was also covered in bruises, and while superficial wounds were found on his legs, they showed no signs of deep bleeding. However, internal bleeding was noted around both his knee and elbow, suggesting trauma before death. Like his sister, Larry's advanced state of decomposition made it impossible to determine an exact cause of death. Although she claims not to know exactly what caused his injury, she clearly remembers what happened next.
He was just like getting drowsy, like just getting drowsy, like.
So you heard the term there, cause of death? There's two things, manner and cause of death. Manner of death can be one of a few things. It can be homicide, suicide, natural causes, that kind of thing. Cause of death is, okay, it's a homicide by blunt force trauma, homicide by gunshot wound, or suicide by overdose, or that kind of thing.
The last thing he said.
So the last thing he said?
He said, honey, can you lay me down?
What's that?
He said, can I lay him down?
Can you lay him down?
Yes, because he was sitting up in the chair. He said, honey, can you lay me down? And I said, yeah, honey. And I went to smoke, and I turned back around, and it was like, stay. Hey, would not answer me.
Where did you lay him down at?
On the back seat of the car.
Okay. And this was about 2 months ago? Or was it more?
This month is what?
Well, it's the very end of July.
I think May.
Okay. About 2 months ago.
They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
In June of 2021, Nicole sent a video to her friend showing the black and yellow tote in the back of her car and spoke about getting odor absorber. According to Nicole, the child would have already been deceased at this time and would soon join his sister in the trunk of the car. Investigators later discovered that neither child had ever seen a doctor in Maryland, had never been enrolled in school, and neither had been reported missing. One additional detail raised further concern. Both children appeared unusually small for their ages.
It's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Me and that mom.
The girl was, according to your timeline.
So when you see, underdeveloped children, it's usually from malnutrition.
About 6 years old when this happened?
Yes.
And she only weighed 18 pounds.
You think that's after all of this? Because they were not tiny. Like, you see them in the pictures that y'all printed out are the pictures that I took.
And then the boy was only 21 pounds.
I don't see how, because they ate all the time. They ate all the time.
I had a case where we had a client who had adopted a young girl. The young girl was in 2nd grade, but looked like a toddler. And then they had their own children. Their own children were just fine. This child didn't listen. And they disciplined the child by not feeding the child. And it's just hard to wrap your head around people who do that, Kids need to eat.
They ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate everything.
Is that maybe a contributing factor here?
No, I didn't.
If some kind of trauma happened, would it be made worse?
Yeah, I didn't starve them, though. I didn't starve them.
According to doctors, however, it would have taken several months of malnourishment for the children to attain their low weights. The investigation concluded that both minor children lost their lives due to the neglect and abuse inflicted on them by their Aunt Nicole.
I just can't believe they came up here and made it seem like I was some type of bad person.
Lady, you are some type of bad person. I mean, you're fucking the worst of the worst of the worst. You're responsible for 2 deaths of children. Fuck.
Like I was some type of trouble person. Like, yes, been depressed all my life because I wanted a mama. But I can't believe that she really came up here and made it seem like I was a bad person.
God, I wanted him. What a better way to reconcile your childhood than to be a good mama. You know, you wanted a mama? Be a good mama. Rectify that situation. You know, my dad used to beat the tar out of me. I told you that. You know, and one of the ways I get over that is by being decent to my children, by resolving conflicts short of putting your hands on them or raising your voice or swearing at them. I know I swear a lot, but I don't swear at my kids. I don't say, oh, you're a fucking idiot. You know, I mean, I heard that as a kid constantly, you know, and all that didn't help me. It made me resent him and hide my shit better.
1 month after her arrest, Nicole's mother emailed Baltimore public officials, pleading with them to intervene and protect her remaining grandchild. The email additionally criticized social workers and Deschelle for not safeguarding the children. Multiple news outlets reported that Deschelle created a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for their burial, and rumors later circulated that she may have launched as many as 4 separate fundraisers, though all have since been deleted. Following her arrest, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson was held without bond and later indicted on 14 criminal counts. The charges included 2 counts each of first-degree child abuse resulting in death, first-degree child abuse involving severe physical injury, second-degree child abuse, second-degree assault, neglect of a minor, failure to report the death of a minor, and unauthorized disposal of a body. She ultimately pleaded guilty on August 13, 2024 to 2 counts of first-degree child abuse resulting in death. She was sentenced in February 2025 to life in prison, with all but 50 years suspended, as well as an additional 5 years of supervised probation upon her eventual release. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case...
Oh, that was hard to watch, wasn't it? I mean, it was hard to just fathom the lack of insight, the lack of care. I mean, you heard her sobbing on what a victim she was. I wanted a mama. She kept going into the fridge and stealing things, justifying her behavior. These I don't really get a lot of these kinds of cases. In fact, I can only count on one hand, you know, over 30 years, how many I've had. But they're hard. They're hard to deal with. They're hard that, you know, anybody puts their hands on somebody else, they do it for a fucking reason. You know, wife beaters do it because they just don't listen. You know, she did this because she was stealing things, you know. I just firmly believe that children are a blessing and should be treated as such. Yeah, can they be trying? Of course they can be. Can they piss you off? Sure they can. Can they be annoying? Yes, they can. Put them on your lap, read them a poem. Take a walk. If they've got too much energy, take them outside and make them run that off, you know, and tire them out. Be good to your children, and if you can't do that, give them to somebody else, even if it's the state, because they don't deserve that. They deserve better than that. Don't you think? Basically, what the judge sentenced her to was life in prison and all but 50 years suspended. So, in other words, you're going to do 50 years in prison. And then when you get out, you're going to be on probation the rest of your life. So you're always going to be under supervision, no matter what. And who knows if she serves that 50 years out, if she'll be alive by then, you know, who knows? It very well could just turn out to be a life sentence. But just, she traded her life for her desperation. You know, I mean, and I honestly believe that when you, I mean, look at, she's riding around in a car and staying in hotels and just going, and maybe drugs plays a part in this. I don't know. Sounds like it probably could, but I don't know. But when you don't have your basic needs met, and sounds like she was running from place to place to place, that she wasn't thinking clearly. And I think that's pretty clear. Okay, with that said, we've got some kind of fun things going on. So we're going to put more content that's exclusive to Patreon. So sign up for Patreon. We're going to give you a tour of our new podcast studio. or make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, go to Facebook, kind of increase our little volume there, and go to clrbrucerivers.com for all your merch needs. The sweatshirts are actually going really fast, so make sure you get in on that because I have a little sale going on those. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away.
23-hour lockdown, police is at my god.